How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do something a wee bit different. I've been asked a few times about how I do my videos, how I edit them and sync them up to the music and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't think my videos look amazing or as good as half the stuff out there, but I just thought if I can help somebody or anybody out there, just maybe help get their videos a wee bit better, help them sync the stuff up, just so they can start creating and put stuff out there, then why not make a wee video, throw it together, and yeah, help you guys out. And if you get some tips, please let me know in the comments down below. If you've got any tips for me, please let me know as well, because I'm always up for improving my videos. In fact, I really want to improve them. So yeah, if you know better than me, please let me know. It's your arm. Let's get into it. Right, so I use Davinci Resolve. I think this program is free. It's unbelievable for what you get for nothing. I used to use, I can't even remember what I used to use now, but this is so much. After Effects, boom, there you go. I used to use After Effects, which was so complicated and so difficult. Davinci Resolve for free is, you're not going to need anything better than this unless you're doing really, really high scale stuff. So please grab yourself a version of the free Davinci Resolve, and this is what we do. Just open up. I've opened up my screen here, video editing. You get all your settings. This one is for 4K, so these are all your settings for that. And let's just jump straight into it. Go to your media pool. We will grab all the files that we need for this project. So I'm just going to use the John Brown demo that I did for a plugin. We'll get the clips, we'll get everything we need for the media pool, throw them in there, and then it's just a case of syncing them up and then edit them a wee bit. So clips, here's all my video clips. Boom. And we need an audio clip. So bounce files. That one there. Boom. That's all my clips into my media pool. So what we need to do is drag these onto your editing window. We've got there's two different versions of the editing window. We've got the cut version and edit. I just find the edit version the easiest one to use. So what I'd like to do first is I pull on my audio file, which when I'm recording, I always make sure I have like a click track at the beginning, like 8 clicks at the beginning of it. So they're nice and loud, so the camera picks them up as well. To me, this is the best way to sync up your video and your audio together. If you just try and do it from the start of the song, if there's fade in or whatever, it's really, really tough to get it, especially with the WAV files so just kind of compressed like this. It's just one big file. There's not a lot of peaks and valleys. So, yep, I do that, and then I lock that off so I can't move it. And then I start pulling in my files. When I video myself, I do 3 different angles. Because I've only got the one camera, so I do 3 different angles. I do the playthrough 3 times, 3 different angles. And every time I do it, I try and use, I've got my wee thing for my lights basically, but it's white. It's nice and bright and it's white. So I use this to kind of colour correct my thingy. I'm not very good at colour correction or colour grading. So please, if you really want to be good at that, go and find somebody else for it, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I simply go in there, get the white balance using that, and then look at my wee graphs and pull that down a bit. Colour boost, shouldn't have done that. Pull that down, pull my thing down, pull the gain up a wee bit so it's a wee bit brighter, pull my highlights up. And to me, I mean, I don't know really what I'm doing. I just go, that looks alright. Highlights maybe a bit high actually. And then back to my edit thingy. And I go, yeah, that looks decent enough. Do you know what I mean? It looks better than what it did, so that will do me. So if anyone out there is probably shouting at the screen going, that's not how you colour grade, I know it's the best I do. I don't use like the S-Log or any of that kind of stuff because it's a bit too advanced for me and it takes a lot longer to colour grade stuff that way. So I just find a profile on my camera. I use the Sony A7S. I just find a profile on that looks great already. So I just have to do the minimalist stuff to put it onto this. So I do that, and then as you can see down here, this is my audio for the camera. Make it a bit bigger so we can see it. And you can see there is the click track at the beginning. So I basically take that right back, pull it up to the front of the track, and then try and sync up, boom, 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 that to as close as possible. I mean, that's pretty close. If you want to get it spot on, move your audio track. That doesn't click to frames. That's free moving. You can use that as free as you want. Whereas as you can see, that's stuck to each frame. So with your audio track, you can move it freely and you can get that absolutely spot on. And then I go and make sure that's all right. It's quite loud, don't know that. That looks good to me. And then for that means for that one, I delete, don't need the audio track for that. I will frame this the way I want it, using your wee zoom and position thing up here. If you need to rotate it or whatever, you've got all your options up there. And when you get to that point, you can maybe go, do you know what, I could probably make that a wee bit brighter. That looks good to me. And then all I do is walk off that again, throw on the other tracks as well. So next one I always do is that. Oh, if I do it properly, it'll help. Again, I've got my wee white bit. It's probably pointless to have a white top on this, but anyway. Boom. Pull the shadows down. That needs a good bit of gain on it. It's brighten up a wee bit. There we go. Edit it. And then we find where I've obviously made a mistake somewhere. That's good. Again, but this time around, because you have already matched up that audio to that file, don't move your audio again. Do not touch it. So you need to just try and get this as close as possible. I mean, that's pretty damn close. Move it one that way, it's a bit further out. That's as close as I'm going to get. But you're not going to notice that. It's so minuscule. That looks fine to me. I can delete that audio. Bump. I can frame that the way I want it. And then what I'm going to do is just check, does that look like it's from the same camera? Colour grade the same. Yep, that looks good to me. Get that down there. And then the last one, headstock. There's my wee white bit. There it is. Boom. I'll just do that. Again. Looks good to me. Get that. You'll get all these wee shortcuts as you go along. The more you use Davinci Resolve, the more these kind of wee shortcuts you can get. And then again, just try and match this up as close as you can possibly get. That's kind of in between that one. I think that's probably the closest one. Just check it looks alright. That looks fine. Get rid of that audio, we don't need it. Frame that the way we want it. Make that quite close in. Do they look the same? Yeah. Like they're graded the same, so There's probably a better way to doing that, but I found just doing one grade or trying to copy and paste the grades doesn't really work. I don't know if it's because I have to do the camera position around. I have to grade each clip individually. So after you do that bit, it's literally going on to just editing it the way you want. I try and edit stuff to the beats of the song. Do you know what I mean? Like I try and if there's a riff, maybe let it run through once before I change it or whatever. Just try and keep the energy of the song, the edits going with that, you know. So if it's like a really fast bit, it might be quite fast edits, or whatever. There's a slower bit, you might have an edit but with a nice transition in it. I'll show you what I mean. So this one, this first song, it just kind of kicks in really quickly. So what I always like to do at the beginning is just fade the vision in a wee bit. And then use your forward and back buttons, and you can see exactly where that pick hit's going to hit. To me, and that's where I will cut that. Delete the parts I don't want. I probably do this a really slow way, but I just find I like to keep the timeline tidy all the time. If I've got clips sitting about up and down, it just drives me nuts. When it comes to this stuff, I'm just such a clean OCD. It's the only place I'm a clean freak because you should see the state of this room. But I like to keep this nice and clean and organised so I can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'll maybe move on to choose that one. See the end that frame. Oh, there's that first hit. Boom, there it's there. So we'll cut that there. We'll get rid of the ones we don't want. Dump, dump. I don't think that cuts it. You know what, because there's a wee bit of energy in this part. Let's find it. Oh, there we go. We'll maybe keep that part going longer than the rest. I did say we'll maybe keep this part going longer than the rest, but I press play right over me speaking, so. So before it comes out that next bit, the cuts there, I will maybe do something like, I pull that clip back a bit actually, boom like that. We'll use the, I can't remember what it's called now, the key change things, I can't remember, that's shocking, I can't remember what it's called. But we'll use these to mark that there, and then it means we can zoom in for the end of it, and you'll get a nice zoom in as it goes along. Which is quite cool. I use that a lot. And on Davinci Resolve, you get loads of kind of video transitions. I like the cross dissolve one the best. I just think some of the other ones are fairly cheesy. That and the blur one I think are cool. I use the other ones every now and again, but it's normally this kind of nice cross dissolve. You get that kind of cool thing, you know. I think you can have a fast one, you can stretch it out to be as long as you want it to be. Or you can shorten it right up, you know, so you can have a nice quick one. You can do what you want, you can absolutely mess with it. You can mess with the curves on it with your easing, if you want easing on it. So pretty much that's all I do. It's synced up. Then I'll just go through the whole song. I'll make all the cuts and the edits that I want to make, and then add on any extra wee bits. Once I've done all that, I'll get rid of the clicks on the track, delete any empty space at the beginning of it, and then that's you ready to go. Like I'll have my titles and stuff come in, so I've already got one set up. So I'll maybe have this in there, and I'll be the brown pants. I'll put that where I want it, position wise. Hang on. That one there, that transition is one of the ones, not transition, that title, sorry, is just one of these. There's loads of them. There's absolute loads of some great ones. There's call outs and stuff like that on this. So just use that and save them into your power bin so you can keep using them every time without having to make brand new ones up so they're sitting exactly where you want to sit. So that's pretty much it. After you do all that, just make sure that you're not clipping in your audio and go to your deliver page, do your settings, save it to where you want to set it, boom, add to render and render it. Simple as that. It's really, like I said, I'm not good at colour grading. I'm not really good at, I don't do a lot of any kind of audio effects on it because I've already done that prior in the Pro Tools. But that's it. Then put that onto YouTube and bang, Bob's your uncle, you're ready to go. That's as simple as I make it. Like I said, I'm not an expert at this. This is just the way I've been doing it now. I've been getting a wee bit better, adding a wee bit more stuff as the years have went on. But one thing I will say, and I should have said this right at the beginning, your best friend for videos is your lighting. Get good lights. Even just using an iPhone, iPhones or whatever phone you've got are brilliant. But definitely lights make such a difference. Once I got my light for up there and the backlights for the colour and darkened the room, it made a world of difference to my videos. So get some decent lights. Just use your phone if that's what you've got. Just make the best of what you've got. Free Davinci Resolve, so you don't need to worry about that. And then, like I showed you, the wee edits, and that's it. Just try different things, see what works for you, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Tag me in your videos if you've used any of these kind of hints and tips, and then I'd love to see what you guys are doing and how you guys progress, because like I said, you guys have watched me progress, and like I said, I'm not an expert, and anybody who is an expert out there, please let me know what I can do better, because I love some advice. So there you go. Hope that helps anybody, and if it doesn't, I'm sorry. I apologise. If you like this video, please, as always, hit like down below. Comment if you enjoyed it. Comment if it's helped you. Comment on any tips you want. Any other videos like this you maybe want me to do. And subscribe if you've not subscribed. Don't worry, there won't be a lot of this kind of content because I'm not very good at it. And I will catch you for a proper video very soon. See ya.